You can see just confidence right down the track. Interest in taking no messages to over long gone. There was a fielder there. A great shot there. Was Paris Katka steps down the track and waits for Noah long gone for 6 handsome runs. He's playing very well there. He got to the pitch. He's clean strike. Very good experience with middle. Harassed there. 6 off. This is the southwest Falcon next to this. Paris Katka with a free offside message. Confidence right down the track. Interesting. He's down there. 6 long gone. There was a fielder there. Great shot there. Was Paris Katka. He was steps down the track and waits for Noah long gone for 6 handsome runs. He's playing very well there. He got to the pitch. He's clean strike. Very good experience with middle. Harassed there. 6 off. This is the southwest Falcon next to this. Paris Katka with a free offside message. Confidence right down the track. Interesting. He's down there. 6 handsome gone. There was a fielder there. Great shot there. Easy pickings for Arif Sheikh here. All he had to do was get some sort of bat on that and it raced away past the short fine leg fielder for 4 runs. Yes, great over from Nepal's perspective. 13. Keeping on well on track to still a big score to get, but on track. They have wickets in hand as well, which is going to be key at the back end of this game. And the Nepal fan watching this will be happy with the fact that they still have the Pendra Singh Ivies, Sompal Khami, Binod Bandari and Karan Kesai to come. They all certainly can bat and contribute with plenty of runs. But it's that man, the number 2 on that list, Paris Katka, who will have to lead from the front if Nepal will have to see this through. 106 required in the remaining back end of this game. So, tell me, the Nepal fan watching this will be happy with the fact that have they made many changes? Just the one change. Sushant Bharvi comes in place of Sandeep Jora. And generally speaking, it's a young, relatively youthful team that Paris has brought with him. Absolutely. Plenty of big names missing. Sharat Besavkar, Gyanendra Malla, the ever so experienced Basant Regmi as well. And so an opportunity for the youngsters, obviously Kushal Malla, Ishan Pandey making their debuts in this tournament. So it's great to see that an opportunity like this provides the platform for the future of Nepal cricket. And while we say that, the change in the bowling for Singapore, Anant Krishna comes on. That turned quite a bit, that first ball. Ah, look what happened there. Concede another run, not required at this stage. Singapore letting this slip slowly, you would have to say. The last 4 to 5 overs certainly belong to Singapore, to Nepal. 102 off 78. They would probably see themselves as slightly ahead now in that sense. And the next 5 overs could be crucial for the destination of this game. I would imagine that Singapore really would probably need to get wickets quite quickly to really get the pressure that they had on for the first 4 to 5 overs. Krishna in the game. Paras once again. Is there a chance here? Falls right in between 3 fielders. Well, the rub of the green going in the way of the captain of Nepal. He was looking for that expansive drive over covers for 6 runs. Didn't make good contact. And for a split second, he probably felt that was going straight down the throat of a fielder. The good news for a Nepal fan, that didn't happen. Guess what? Makes good contact this time. 6 runs. Short straight boundaries. Well, it didn't matter if this ground was any bigger, because the
to sixes, and I don't think that will be the last that we see of them, particularly if Paris stays in for any longer.
Well, he's taking a liking for the spinners for sure. First Vijay Kumar and now Anand Krishna, and Paras Katka is dispatching them with ease.
Yes, you think they've had the spinners on for quite a few overs now, that the skipper may well think to turn back to some seam bowling. Where's that gone? 4, 6? 6 again.
Is that another 6? Yes, it is. Let's take another look at this. Shot this time, and he pulls it over mid-wicket region. Another 6. Onto the members stand there. Much to the disappointment of the local Singapore fans who have made their way on a Saturday evening here to this ground, Paras Katka is doing this in grand style.
Yeah, that's the length he should be bowling. He should be bowling a bit further up and forcing the guy on the front foot. But, 2 short balls there which have been dispatched.
8 overs completed, 66 for 1. Was 66 for 1 at the end of 8 overs. Solid start from Nepal here. And Arif Sheikh happy to play second fiddle to Paras here, James.
Yes, no, exactly. You just rotate the strike. You don't leave it all on Paris' shoulders, but you just take pressure off him by getting the singles and making the bowlers think. Short there.
He just looks so much at ease. You can see he's very confident. There's a spring in his stride. He knows he can do this. He wants to see him steam through. This is a good solid statement being sent by the captain. Credit where it's due, and credit to Arif Sheikh. James, you pointed out he's very happy rotating strike, and what that does is there's no pressure on Paras when he comes back.
Correct. Yeah, you know, 3 singles off this over. That's okay as far as Paris is concerned. Another couple singles, even a boundary. He knows that he's got a good partner in Arif.
Interesting to see what Tim Davids does. Well, he's made to think in his very first game as captain. The spinners obviously aren't working out. Vijay Kumar expensive so far. 17 he's gone for in the 1.4 overs. Anand Krishna got a bit of the stick in the previous over. And this is an excellent over. Yes, it may just be 5 singles, but Nepal will take it at the moment. Well, he's
settled on back in for his last ball of the over. Hitting square, and he's found the boundary. He's pierced the outfield, so yes, again 4 singles and a 4, 5 singles and a 4, forgive me. So that's exactly what Paris have been probably strategizing. Singles, rotate strike. There's a boundary to be hit, go for it.
With everything that's happening, it looks like we've missed Paras' half century.
I think Singapore probably weren't expected to be so easily. It's a learning experience in one sense, if you can think of it that way. They've played really well this last 6 months. Played a lot of good cricket, and coming up against someone like Paras in form like that, it's tough, but that's elite cricket, and if any country wants to move up the level, you really need to experience the good and the not so good. Take your hat off to Paras though for it so far.
Right. At the halfway mark, that also means a change in the commentary box as well. Shakar Bhattarai says it's raining sixes at Singapore. Are we looking at a maiden T20 century for Paras? Only time will tell. But for now, a change in the commentary box, and it's going to be Tino and Adrian to take you through the next 5 overs. Thank you, James.
Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen. Exciting times here at Indian Association Ground in Singapore. 94 for 1 after 10 overs. Captain of Nepal, Paras Katka, has decided that he wants to get on with things. 67 from just 33 balls. 58 runs required from 60. As long as Paras Katka's out there, Nepal will feel that they're in with a good shout.
He's in quite a hurry, isn't he, the Nepalese captain tonight? Huge sixes. Sidan comes into bowl, just a single there.
Very impressed by Arif Sheikh. 18 from 22. And he's been very happy to just play second fiddle. Give the strike to the captain, who is in sublime form this evening.
That's what we were
Not the Pirate Kaska we saw yesterday. Talking about earlier on, if he can take the leaf out of the book of his counterpart, Tim David, he's done exactly that.
No run there, as his captain sends him back. We saw something similar earlier in the innings when Singapore were batting, how Tim David, his non-strikers, and just supporting, building his innings slowly. Once again, it's been a day with the captain, isn't it? A night for the captains here at the Indian Association ground. As Paras looks to finish this off.
Quick single, good running. Important to make sure that in between all those big hits, when the opportunities are there to get to the other side, take some quick singles. They do that. 56 from 56, run a ball from here on in. Really important that Paras Katka in particular stays out there as long as possible.
Certainly been leading from the front, hasn't he, captain?
Nice shot. Really nicely played. Just opened the face, did Arif Sheikh. Aware that the man at third man is rather fine, and it's a short boundary. So all he had to do was get it past that man at backward point. And the ball was racing away. Moves on to 23.
He may be playing second fiddle, but, he's now got to move on. Supporting his captain well. As Paras just times his innings to perfection. Huge. Is he gone? Chance. He's dropped him.
Brings up the 100. For Nepal, 101 for 1 at the end of the 11th. Talk about how important partnerships are in any form of cricket. This one, 92 from just 57 balls. Paras Katka leading the onslaught for Nepal. 101 for 1 now. Looking good for the win, registering their first win of this interim Tri-Nation Series.
Good ball, straight through. As Janak Prakash comes back to build his third over. Been brilliant, started off with that wicket. They need some more magic from him, 19-year-old. Tim David needs a plan, doesn't he? I mean, at the way that Paras Khanka's going, this game could be over really soon. He's down, should just be a single.
Absolutely right. He needs a plan. He needs to get a wicket. More importantly, he needs to get the wicket of his opposite number. Not the easiest of surfaces to come out and start scoring runs quickly on. What they have done well is they've brought that rate right down. It's just under 5.8 now. So that's manageable even if they do start to lose wickets. Cut away, that's a good shot. There's a man back on the boundary. Keep it to 2.
There's 48 from 51 needed now. But how well has the captain played tonight? I mean, just those sixes which we've seen in the first half before game on. Incredible. Leading from the front, as we saw Tim David. So Paras, well, he's in a rush to get out of here, isn't he?
Out to the man at sweeper offside. Another single to the total. Paras Khanka moves on to 71. Very quickly made runs. Janak Prakash been good, 2.4 overs. 1 for 9. He's the go-to man. Tim David got to try and get a wicket here.
Only a single there. He's looked good as well, hasn't he, Janak Prakash? Got that early wicket. Since then, it's all been Paras Khanka. As he moves into the 70s. It's a completely different batting performance since that we saw yesterday between Nepal today. It's more controlled, composed, only playing the balls to perfection. The shot selection has been on point.
Yeah, when I saw 150 on the board, I thought this was going to be a tall order for Nepal. At the moment, they're doing it at a canter. End of the 12th over, 101 for 6. 106 for 1, sorry. Big heave ho. And he's going to get 4. There's 2 men back on the leg side boundary. Manages to dissect them perfectly. And a good start to the over. Arif Sheikh, he moves on to 30 from 29. Just 42 required now from 47 balls. Nepal looking strong.
Excellent shot there by the 21-year-old. As he gets to 30. Not being in the spotlight as much as his captain, but just moving along slowly, keeping the total ticking. It's a nice shot there. As he gets back. Does the captain take over now?
It's important for both Paras Katka and Arif Sheikh to take the team home in these situations. Very easy. Brings up the 100 partnership between the two. 102 from 65. Very easy to think we're almost there. Not take the team across the line. Somebody else comes in and does that for you. But crucial stage is shot over extra cover. We know how strong he is in that area. Paras Katka puts this one away comfortably.
It's almost like he knows exactly where the field is in place, and he's picking his gaps to perfection, just dissecting the field. He goes to 75 now. Arif Sheikh on 31 for 115 for 1. Just 37 runs required from 45 deliveries.
Again, taking advantage of those vacant open spaces and extra cover. Paras Katka is going like a train. Giving himself some room. Allowing himself to open up and hit that ball through that offside. He moves on to 79 from just 40 balls.
Could there be a maiden T20I 100 for him here today?
Gone. Straight back over the top for 6. And Paras Katka moves on to 85. The team moves on to 125, and he means business.
Captain seriously does mean business. I mean, he's been targeting Sedat. That's 3 fours and a 6 off this over. As you rightly said, he moves to 85.
It's just 27 needed now from 43 balls. It has been an amazing knock from this man.
How can he finish this off? Really need to wicket here, Sedat.
This time to the man on the leg side boundary. Will just be one. Very good over. 19 from it. 20 from it. 126 for 1.
Glad to be back in the commentary box with Adrian. Thank you, Tino. And with just 26 required in 7 overs, well, this game's going only one way.
It certainly is, and there's only one man who's been doing a lot of talking tonight, actually, with the bat. Paras Katka, 86 now from 42. At this rate, this match will get over very, very quickly.
Just over 7,000 watching on Facebook, and that's well over 11,000 now. So plenty of fans tuning in to watch live coverage of this tournament. That's great to see, and it's probably because of that man on your screen.
And there's only the second match of the tournament as as well. Keep in mind, this is Tim David's first match as captain. Not the note he would wanted to start off with, having done so well with the bat. But it's his opposite number doing all the talking tonight.
Yeah, and interesting to see all the comments coming in on hashtag Singapore Tri Nation. Keep those tweets coming in. Love to see. Plenty of praise for Paras Katka at the moment. No surprises. He's the talk of the town at the moment. And it doesn't matter if it's leg spin, off spin, the medium pacers, he's taking them all. And let's talk about Arif Sheikh. Have a look at that. 32 of 31. He's striking at better than run a ball. And it almost feels like he wasn't even in the center.
Exactly. I mean, we were just talking about this earlier. He's going about things very slowly, but he's composed, you know. He's just there, supporting his captain, getting on with the job, letting Paras do the majority of striking.
Going once again, that was a long one, 6 more. Well, it continues, doesn't it? It doesn't matter, like I said. Whether it's the pavilion end or the far end, or the leg spin or the off spin or the medium pacers, Paras Katka is taking them on today. It is a Paras Katka show, ladies and gentlemen.
7 runs away from his maiden T20 I100 here, the captain.
And the fact that he played that with a horizontal bat, fantastic. They're doing this in a canter. 39 balls remaining. My sense is this is going to be over in the next 2-3 overs if he continues the same way.
Good change of pace there by Ariman Uchil. He looks for another plan. Tim David definitely needs a breakthrough here. And he needs that man, his opposite number 77, Paras Katka, 93 of just 46 deliveries. Goes down the ground, quick single.
Well, there are plenty of Singapore fans who have made their way here today, but unfortunately, it's a bit quiet at the moment because this match is well in favor of Team Nepal at the moment. 14 overs completed, 135 for 1. Right, the big question, can Paras Katka get to 3 figures? It's going to be his counterpart, Timothy David, to bowl at him. He's going to fancy his chances with the short boundaries. 94 he's batting on. Is that going to be it? No. 1, 2. Is he going to come back for 2? No, just the single. Moves on to 95 and with 17 required, probably say he'll get a century, yeah?
I mean, he should, but Timothy David, we've said this, excellent with the bat. Can he work some magic with the ball here? The captain coming on to ball.
There's not much you can do when a batsman comes at you that hard, right? And I'm trying to wonder from Tim's perspective as to what they could have done differently. It almost felt like it didn't matter to Paras Katka because he kept hitting them.
Comes into bowl now. It's gone.
4 more. Well, he's going to make things a little more interesting for Paras Katka now with Arif Sheikh getting a boundary. 36 of 32. The signs of maturity, just the temperament shown from Arif Sheikh, gives Paras so much more confidence, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and we've seen that, he's just going about slowly with his innings. Oh, it's an absolute beauty from the captain.
Well, there's still plenty of bounce on offer for the spinners as well.
No run there.
You probably think that RF is happy to play out the over, Adrian.
Yes, he is. And it's just a really mature innings from the 21-year-old. Really supporting his captain. No confusion there. Single. That's the man. He's done everything tonight. Take strike. He's got a ball left in this over. Think he'll finish it and get a century tonight? Or we see a little bit more?
Well, I'm not going to put it past him. With everything that he's done today, I'm not going to put it past him. Timothy David, he's going to take a second attempt at it now. Here we go. There you go! Big one! Century for Paras Katka. Up comes the bat from the captain of Nepal. And boy, oh boy, as he sends a statement to Singapore. We knew it the second he stepped onto the field today. There was an intent. He knew he wanted to get this done. And what a show he's put on for everyone here at the Indian Association in Singapore. Take a bow, Paras Katka. You absolute beauty.
Incredible hitting from the Nepalese captain tonight. Seeing it like a football out there. There's no answers for any of the Singaporean bowlers tonight. As Paras gets his maiden T20 I-100.
People of Singapore, yes, the match hasn't gone their way, but they've been treated to batting of the highest quality. Arif Sheikh, 37 of 35, but Paras Katka has stolen the limelight. 101 of just 49 deliveries. Heading towards an early finish here. Just 5 required, and for Paras Katka, that's just 1 delivery.
End of the 15th over. Oh no, still going.
Start of the 16th, in fact.
Thought we were done. Just real maturity shown by Arif Sheikh tonight.
Application, maturity, and that was the need of the hour, and that was exactly what Ryan Burl and Mutum Palmi did yesterday. Match-winning partnership got them past the line, and that's exactly what these two have done today. Arif Sheikh and Paras Katka. Excellent piece of fielding.
Direct hit, but it's not going to single. Just 4 required now of 28 deliveries. But we've been treated to some excellent cricket tonight. First with the captain Tim David. Now his opposite number. Can he finish it?
Just reading out some of the tweets that I'm seeing for hashtag Singapore Tri Nation. Bipul Bhattarai says Paras Katka now has both the first ODI and T20I century for Nepal on his name. Well batted, boss. Certainly well batted.
I'm sure he's waiting to see Nepal play some test cricket so he can set a record there as well.
Well, this man has quite a following back in Nepal, and he's treated the Nepal cricket fans this evening. What a show he's put on. Just 4 required now. And that's the beauty of this tri-series, isn't it? Nepal lost to Zimbabwe yesterday, getting the better of Singapore today. Well, once they get these 3 runs, very difficult to pick one from these 3 teams, and that's what's making this interesting and very intriguing.
Quick single there. I'm just looking at Paras Katka's strike rate here. He's striking at 200, 9 sixes, and 6 boundaries. 200.
At some point, the size of this ground was going to come into play.
Exactly.
Paras Katka has taken full advantage of the short straight boundaries. He's used the long levers. He obviously has a good reach. And he took on the fast bowlers initially and then the spinners in the middle overs. And he's doing it to the medium pacers once again towards the end.
And Arif Sheikh has gone about his business slowly. He's Still managed 5 boundaries, but growing it around the ball.
Singapore have had absolutely no answers and plenty for the new captain Tim Davids to go back and think about. What are the changes that he will need to be doing? Because they're up against a confident looking Zimbabwe team tomorrow. And that is a boundary, and that will be it, ladies and gentlemen. A convincing win for Nepal, coming back strongly after an ordinary evening last evening, winning this game by 9 wickets. And that man on your screen, Paras Katka, the captain, leading from the front, 106 in just 52 deliveries. His first ever T20I century.
Incredible batting from the captain. Leading from the front, first T20I 100. Nepal made this chase seem very, very easy.
Well, was the previous match, the finals of the Asia T20 qualifiers, playing on his mind? We will never know. But it just felt like Paras Katka was a man on a mission.
He
And
was.
now it certainly is mission accomplished.
A 145-run partnership between Paras Katka and Arif Sheikh. Does Nepal win this comfortably? 9 wickets in hand.
You're watching match number 2 of the Singapore Tri-Nation T20I series, brought to you by Instarem. And we come to the end of match number 2. Zimbabwe took match number 1, and a convincing performance by Nepal means they win match number 2. They win by 9 wickets, courtesy a 145-run partnership by Arif Sheikh and Paras Katka. Apologies for the numbers on your screen there. Paras Katka did get to his century.
Still stranded on 90.
Yeah.
He did get his first T20I 100. And tomorrow, Singapore will be back. They'll play Zimbabwe. And will certainly a lot to think about for the new captain, Tim David.
And for everyone tuning in, thank you for tuning into live coverage here. All the thousands of Nepali fans and fans around the world tuning in to Facebook, the Singapore Cricket Association, can also view live action from the fan code app by Dream11, Willow HD TV has you covered as well, and VCSports.com. All in all, 2 fantastic games of cricket, promises to be an exciting week ahead.
It certainly does. Just keeping in mind how easy Nepal made this chase tonight compared to that batting yesterday. I mean, it was just a complete different performance. And maybe you're right, that game against Singapore a few months ago might have been playing on the captain's mind. But today, he had all the right answers as Nepal win this game comfortably.
Quick look at the scoreboard, there you go, 106 of 52, striking at over 200 Paras Katka. They didn't even require the services of Dipendra Singh Airi, the star from the previous game. 154 for 1. We come to the end of match number 2, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to be back with you shortly in a few minutes for the post-match presentation. Thank you, and we'll see you back in a few minutes.
Very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the post-match presentation for Game 2 of the Singapore International T20 Series powered by Instagram. Congratulations to Nepal for their thrilling victory led by the captain Paras Khadka, and they won this game by 9 wickets. Presentation party this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Mahmood Ghaznavi to my left, President, Singapore Cricket Association, and to his left, Mr. Subir Gatak, the Deputy President of the Singapore Cricket Association. I'd like to now call upon today's losing captain, first time in this capacity, Tim David. Very unfortunate, Tim, the result, but you could have had a better start with the bat yourself.
Yeah, it was nice to get a few runs, but I think we left a few out there, so for me to be batting and not out, I get past the 15th, that was probably a bit disappointing.
We did talk about the good start that you had, probably you batting through the innings towards the end. You would have felt you were possibly 20, 30 short?
Yeah, I think so, and that was partly down to their bowlers bowled really well from the pavilion end particularly and made it hard to hit, so I think that's what we struggled with our bowling, but yeah, probably 20 or 30 short.
Good ICC tournament from you. You just returned from Malaysia, 4 victories out of 5 games. You'd have wanted to carry on with that momentum today.
Yeah, certainly. I think we're an improving team and there's always things we want to do better, so we set high standards for ourselves and it's good to learn a few lessons today.
All the best for the rest of the tournament and all the best as captain of the country.
Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's losing captain, Tim David of Singapore. Moving on to the Man of the Match award. It was one that wasn't very difficult for the match officials to adjudicate upon today. Ladies and gentlemen, he's the captain of Nepal, led from the front with 106 from just 52 balls, 7 fours and 9 sixes. An absolutely brilliant innings, Paras Khadka. Paras, fantastic performance. We were talking on commentary that you were going to have to be there for the majority of the innings and thought that you'd have to get most of the runs. We didn't think you were going to try and get all of them.
Yeah, I mean, it came off the bat pretty well today. The wicket was pretty good today. I mean, it's just that kind of a wicket here. I mean, it looks as if it's going to be slow, but sometimes it just plays well. So one of those days when I backed myself and it came off. Tim batted very well for them as well. But I think bowling, the death overs, we sort of made a comeback through that. So anything above 170, 180, we put under pressure. But having said that, I think it was overall a great team performance. So this, we want to keep building it from here.
You were the first to get 100 in a one-day international for Nepal, first to get a T20 international for Nepal as well. Practically a case of leading from the front.
Yeah, I mean, it's always great to go out there and win matches. I think the most important is to score runs and make sure that your team wins. And that is what I've always strived for as a player, no matter whether you're on the field, whether you're bowling or batting. Somehow try and win matches for your country.
First victory in the tournament, of course. How important is that for you and the team going forward?
Yeah, it's good. It's good to have a victory like this. But when today's gone now, we'll have to come back after a couple of days and come up with a similar performance against Zimbabwe.
Good performance today. A couple of days off now. You've had 2 games in a row. Going to put some feet up and enjoy?
No, I mean we have to keep pushing ourselves. We have an important series coming up after this in Oman, so maybe a bit of rest tomorrow and we'll be back in the grind from day after.
All right, Paras, that's an absolutely brilliant performance well led today, and all the best for the rest of the tournament.
Thank you, cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, Paras Khadka, today's man of the match, leading from the front for his country, Nepal. Well, that's the end then of our post-match presentation, ladies and gentlemen. Game 2 goes to Nepal. We look forward to seeing you again, same time, same place, tomorrow evening. Thank you very much.